Congratulations on finishing Night. This is one of those books that you may revisit in college. It may be something where it's referenced a lot in college. It's actually a really, really powerful and famous book. So now that you've read it and completed it, we are going to demonstrate our understanding through writing a paper. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how we're going to get there and exactly what we're going to do. First, you're going to go to Friendship website, and I always just find schools, heritage, and then our library link should be under students, probably should be under parents, but it's under staff. So if you click on staff, or don't click on, but just hold the cursor over staff, go to HMS library, now you have all of this. And if you remember, we did an activity with Gail, and Gail is really, really great. Today we're going to use Britannica. And so when you click on Britannica, if it asks you for a password, ask your teacher and we'll get the password for you. So I'm at Britannica and it's middle school level Britannica, and I'm going to put in the name of our author. So this is Elie Wiesel, and I'm going to search that, and you can see here there's different levels, and that's just going to be different difficulty levels for the articles. But I want you to look, and we're going to look at reflections on the Holocaust. Okay, so again, I searched Elie Wiesel, and then I'm clicking on Reflections on the Holocaust, and you're going to want to do that as well. So once I get to Reflections of the Holocaust, look at all of this. So there's a great deal of information about the Holocaust here. Okay, so it gives us a background, Hitler and the Nazis, Holocaust, resistance, and responses. And what I want you to do is find 3 things in here that connect to your reading of Night. So for example, if we look at Hitler and the Nazis, Joseph Mengele is in the book Night. He is the person when they first get off the train who meets them and who is deciding who lives and who dies. I'm not sure why I'm getting that little extra box. And again, you've got your reading levels here, and 2 is fine. Reading level 2 is fine for what we're doing. There's the information about him. I can cite it right here. And remember, a citation is, and we're in MLA, a citation is not just the URL. It's not this up here. It's down here. It's got the name of the encyclopedia entry. It's got the name of the encyclopedia. It's got the date that it was written. It's got the URL, and then it's got the date that we accessed it. Okay, so it's got a lot of information. If you were writing a paper for psychology, for history, for a lot of the social sciences, you would use APA, and you can see that looks different. If you were in other learning, other subjects, you might be asked to do Chicago, and that's Chicago, and there's Harvard. Okay, so your professor or your teacher will say which one we're doing. In English, it's always MLA. MLA is an English thing. So you'll cite it, and you're going to pull information from here. You're also going to have information from the text. And what I want you to do is find 3 things from here that connect. So you might do Auschwitz. And then find the 3 sections from the book that would relate to that. And you're going to pull 1 quotation from from the article, and you're going to find one quotation from the night book, and then you are going to write a paragraph for each of those. So if I pick, let's see, something that connects to the night book, if I pick Nazi Party or Gestapo, I would pull I might pull a quote that I want to use and quote that in my paragraph, and then I would find, maybe, and say on page 36 of Night, they talked about the Nazi Party in this way. Okay, so you're going to decide what out of Night you want to focus on. I want to focus on concentration camps. I want to focus on some of the people. I want to focus on the response that Wiesel had. I want to focus on the Nuremberg trials. I want to focus on, I think in here you can find some information about the forced marches. Okay, so within this, you're finding 3 things. You are also finding 3 things from the night book, and you're going to write 3 paragraphs. You're also going to cite the paragraph using MLA style, cite your article, and you're also going to cite Night. So when we go to cite Night, we might go to EasyBib, and we're doing MLA, and let's see, website title, publisher. So if you go to EasyBib, this is a book. It's called Night. And if that's all we put in, let's see what we get. Yep, and it's the first one. So cite this. So Eli Wiesel and Marion Wiesel, remember, was the person who translated it. So this is the one we're going to cite. Continue to the final step. Create the citation. And then we can copy and paste it into our paper. Okay, so I'm going to have a paper, and I will have 3 paragraphs, and then I'm going to have my works cited, and yep. And if things will work the way I want them to, Control C, Control V. Make sure everything's spelled right. And let's go to EasyBib, copy and paste. Copied. We'll see if that's right. Okay. All right, so now with any works cited, it's all going to be double spaced. And then the second line, and I know this is weird, but the second line is tabbed. So view my ruler, and if I go into this one, I'm going to move things so that my second line can be tabbed and my first line stays the same. Okay. I also, there was a little bit of a gray background from where it copied and pasted, and I don't want that, so I'm going to say no color. Okay, and I may have to play with it a while to get it to believe me that I don't want a little bit of a gray background. Sometimes you even have to retype it so you don't get that. So for each of the little articles that you find using Britannica. You're going to cite those. So there should be 3, and then there should be 1 for your night book. Now, once I get into here, I have my 3 paragraphs. I have 1 quote from the article. I have 1 quote from Night in each of the paragraphs. I'm going to show my learning of those 2 things. And I can, then when I get to this is how it should look, except there should be, what, 2 more. And they are in alphabetical order. Okay, so the works cited page is going to be in alphabetical order. All right, so I know this is challenging, but you guys can do this. And if you learn to do this and do it well, that's going to get you way, way, way ahead of other people who are trying to do the same thing, especially once you get into college. So if you start now and get really good at this by the time you get to college, it's going to make your life a lot easier, because pretty much anything you write in college, you're going to have to cite your work. All right, good luck.